This is something people don't tell you in management. People feel like management is all about the glitz and glam. They didn't tell you that you have to manage that angry stakeholder, even manage yourself. Let me tell you ways of how I've been able to survive those scenarios while maintaining my steez. It's not an easy thing, especially if the stakeholder is the one calling and demanding for tasks, and you are the one setting deadline, and the stakeholder still feels like you are not still doing more enough. It's not easy, I will tell you. Maintaining steez when your stakeholder is angry is like a PhD course that needs to be studied. But I'm here to just tell you that within this short video, have you subscribed to my channel? Have you liked some of my videos? Have you shared with friends and enemies? Sorry, we don't have enemy on this channel. I meant people you don't talk to, maybe. And have you shared to those mentors, mentees, and people that need to hear that? Because this topic I'm sharing today is something we encounter in our day-to-day life. It's not just only at work, even among our friends. How do you manage that stakeholder? Anyone you interact with is a stakeholder. Anyone you talk to is a stakeholder. Anyone banking the table for you where you are not is a stakeholder. How do you manage them? Let me tell you my number one secret. Actively listen. Do you know what that listening does? Because I've come to realize that a lot of us don't listen. And I'm also guilty of that. This time here. That I'm doing actively listening. It's not easy. Something happened to me this week. Easy. Actively listening is just letting that person talk without you interrupting. You understand? Nod. Keep eye contact. The thing is vexing you. It's like you're shaking, your body is vibrating. But you're still like, okay, I will maintain my steez because we're in our steez era. You are saying practically nothing. You're just like, I hear you. I feel your pain. That's what you're telling yourself to calm yourself down to, so that you can what? Shut your mouth up. Just listening to that stakeholder. Do you know what that does to that stakeholder? It makes stakeholders feel like I'm heard in this conversation. Because everybody wants to be heard, including yourself. But as the person is saying A, you are throwing B. You are now doing what? Titans of words. Trying to show who sabi English pass. It does not help matter. And I think even this stakeholder self is also about, even in relationship, sometimes you have to actively listen. It's a muscle that we need to train. So help me God. I'm praying for myself now. The second trick is what? Master your body language. This one, I learned it the hard way. I remember many months back, my line manager is always like, tell me when I'm giving feedback, you give me this high roll. You know, in Nigeria, there's a way you don't need to talk, especially in Nigeria, Yoruba tribe. There's a way you talk without you talking. Your eyes is doing the talking. Especially when you grow up in my own household, where my mom, we don't beat you, but the eyes does the beating. Master your body language. Learn how to maintain your steez. Because at the end of the day, your body speaks louder than your words. Cross arm, tense face, that screams defensive. Let me repeat that. Cross arm, tense face, that screams what? Being defensive. Relax. It's not too hard. Relax your mind. Instead, uncross those arms. Take a deep breath and keep your tone steady. Let me tell you, if I'm under pressure, my voice is still like this. Although I don't know, maybe when problems show up, I might change my voice. But I'm praying to God to grant me the grace that when that problem comes, my voice refuses to increase the volume. Just smile. There are some times I'm in a meeting with my stakeholder and just smile. My stakeholder is here. What are you trying to say? It's just to easing up and soften the vibe. No side eye, no tense face. What? It's just about it. So what is my third point? My third point is everybody wants to feel heard, right? You've mastered your body language. Is what? Validating their frustration. Never ever say calm down. Instead, try. I will be frustrated too in your position, but this is my stand. This is my stand. Because in life, you can't always accept everything hook, line, and sinker. No. Especially if the stakeholder is asking for something that will take you a while and the stakeholder wants it like yesterday. You have to present your point, but being empathetic towards what they're also feeling. You know why? Because some of them are also going through that same pressure from their line managers. And you need to take it easy on them. And if we now bring it to our household, a lot of people have been stressed in traffic. And you are trying to prove to them why they should not take 2 meats. And they want to take 2 meats to make themselves feel good. How do you say that? Don't say, calm down. Your voice is loud. Why are you talking to me like that? Those words what trigger the emotion. You can also say, yes, I understand what you're saying. But what do you think? Why don't we do it this way? Why can't we act this way? I think if we do it this way, it will make better sense. Or better sense, just keep quiet and just listen. Validate their frustration. It shows that yes, you understand what they are going through. Frustration is everywhere. The street is red. People are going through a lot. Please, don't be the fuel in their petrol or in their fire who are going through stress. My fourth tip is everybody wants to know that yes, there's frustration, that you also feel ill. But how do you provide solution to them? The fourth one is pivot to solution. Yes, we've heard what they've said. Okay, I want this, I want that. I think at this stage is when you say that, okay, based on what you have said, I understand you. Can we do this? At this stage, you'll be saying, Timmy is just a people pleaser, right? No. Hey, if you are in meetings with me sometimes, or maybe you have received some of my emails, you will know that no. But however, before sending anything, I always consider, am I a team player? You can ask questions like, what's the ideal fix here? How do you want me to do this? How do you want me to action this? And one thing about it is, when people say that you want to carry out an action, it's equivalent to trust for them. It means that they can trust you when they are tensed. Everybody wants someone that can help them. Are you ready to help them? Are you ready to support them when they're also going through pressure? Because they might be going through pressure now. Tomorrow might be your turn. Be wise. In a nutshell, don't just dwell on the problem. Look for how to solve their problem for them. Yeah. Fifth point is what? Don't take it personal. Life is not too hard. Calm down. Don't take it too personal. Yeah. This thing called art, right? Don't take it to art. Don't take it too personal. It doesn't make sense. Next time tension rises, remember these steps. Listen. Calm down. Validate. Solve and don't internalize it. Don't take it personal. Life is too small. When I say don't take it personal, this is business, not personal. This is a company, not personal. Even in relationship, you need to just what? Don't take it to heart. Your partner might have done something, doesn't mean that the person hates you. Don't take it to personal. And if things get too heated, you can reconvene. You can come back later to discuss stuff. You don't need to trash the thing. You don't need to be the one that, yes, na me get now, I sabi. In fact, you know what? Too much English self to dey spoil things. It's just like too much salt dey spoil soup. Sometimes you need to understand the person's body love language. It could be maybe the person does not want it solved at that instant. I have friends that if I have issues with them, they don't want us to discuss it immediately. They want us to take like maybe some minutes to go cool off, then we come back to talk about it. And when we want to even talk about it, we don't start with that conversation. We start with other things, and we can now chip in that along the way. Be wise. Don't scatter that relationship. Don't scatter that meeting because you want to show that yes, you sabi English, that your English came from Harvard University. Having good stakeholders that understands you and got your back is not easy. Having relationship in your life of people that are there for you when you are also in your down moments is not easy. If you have watched some of my other videos of how I sustained or how I define success, one of it is what? Build and maintain relationship, both in and out of our personal lives. So, don't take anything to heart. It is just business. It is just the office. It is just work. It is just the emotion at that present time. Don't keep it here. Let it go. I end with this. Next time tension is rising and it's boiling like hot water, and you can see the bubbles doing boo 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 boo. Remember these 5 steps I just listed. Listen, stay calm, validate, try to resolve it, but if you can't resolve it at that moment, find a better time. And 5th, don't internalize it. You got this, and I know you can actually make your stakeholder happy. You can manage that room. And with these few points, or these 5 points, you don't need to pray for the ground to open so you will disappear. Nah, you can actually be there, and your stakeholder will tell you, Tammy, thank you very much for understanding me. Are you ready to take that meeting and not ruin it? Are you ready to solve your stakeholder's problem even while they are disgruntled and telling yourself, I maintained my stays? I leave you at this point because I know you've learned 1 or 2 things from me. Don't forget to subscribe, like my video, share with friends, and also watch other ones. Thanks very much. Until I see you again. Bye.